Yeah. Silence, got a text. Yo, silence got a text. Most people never see the bill. It compounds in the body. Quiet interest, quiet still. Everything you swallow, every room you didn't fill with the word that would've cost you climbing higher up the hill of what you owe yourself, of what the silence took on credit. Borrow peace for borrowed time and nobody said edit the ledger or the terms, just handed you the pen and you signed in with your silence, signed it over again. I've been paying this tax since I was 8 years old, learning how to read a room before a story could be told, learning which truths cost too much, which ones you hold, which ones you fold into your chest and carry in the cold. Ashen Veil, the silence that I learned was not my own, it was inherited, passed down from every man who couldn't moan out loud, who chose the quiet over everything they felt. The silence tax gets paid in full or it gets dealt. The silence tax, nobody tells you what you owe. Yeah. It collects itself in everything you don't let go. Ashen Veil, I'm paying what was left of me. The debt of every man who chose the quiet over free. Yeah. There's a silence for survival, that one I understand. When the room is power over you and you hold your hand over your own mouth, not weakness. That's a calculation, reading what the moment costs before you speak your station. That silence kept people alive on blocks I know by name, kept the wrong word from the wrong ear, kept the body from the flame. But then there's silence as a habit, silence as a wall built so high so long ago you can't recall what you were protecting when you started laying brick. Now the wall's the only architecture, now the silence is the trick you play on everyone who loves you, keeping them outside the perimeter you built to keep some older wound inside. Ashen Veil, I know both silences, I lived in both the skins. The silence that protects you and the silence that begins to eat the thing it was protecting. Cost compounds with time, the silence tax don't pause for grief, it just keeps adding to the climb. The silence tax, nobody tells you what you owe. It collects itself in everything you don't let go. Ashen Veil, I'm paying what was left of me. The debt of every man who chose the quiet over free. Yeah. What if the word had been spoken? What if the room had heard? What if the thing you held so tight had finally transferred from the inside to the air, from the lock to the release? Would the tax have been forgiven? Would the compound have decreased? I don't know. I've held too long to test the math, but I write it down. The writing is the aftermath, for silence, the exhale after years of held breath. Not absolution, just the counting, just the ledger after death. But political silence is the one that costs the most, when a whole country learns to quiet what it knows and host the lion, serve the lion, set the table for the lion, teaches children how to smile and not ask why. The flag is folded and the silence says it's right. The soldier ships out and the silence swallows night. The deal gets made in rooms we'll never see a name, and silence is the currency that keeps the whole thing sane. Ashen Veil, I broke the family tax when I took the pen. Every bar I write is silence being spoken back again. Not the wound, not to perform, but to settle what was owed. The silence tax on Staten Island, I'm paying down the load. Cold Lotus Chamber, 9 men who refuse to quiet. The word is our inheritance, we choose to riot. The silence tax, nobody tells you what you owe. It collects itself in everything you don't let go. Ashen Veil, I'm paying what was left to me. The debt of every man who chose the quiet over free.